my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sense my...
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into global Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle, even though the picture you're seeing on your screen right now has Japanese kanji. We are going to be talking about a banner that should be showing up within the next few hours on the global side of Dokkan Battle. That is going to be the new Rising Dragon Carnival banner, as you can see. If you're new to the game or you just haven't come across these banners before, essentially these banners are kind of like legendary banners, except there's no featured LR. They are just fully unfeatured units with a few SSR features, but none that are LR. All the LRs are unfeatured, and you have a double rate to pull an SSR. So you still have your guaranteed feature spot as the 10th card in your multi, but you have a 10% chance to pull an SSR as opposed to a 5% chance. So usually if you're trying to just hunt for LRs in bulk, these are the best banners to do so. What do I mean by that? What I mean is if there's not one LR in particular that you want, if you're just hunting for LRs, if you just want to pull 2, 3 LRs in 1,000 stones or less, then these are typically the best banners, because usually when you would have a very, very low percentage chance to pull an LR, it's going to be doubled, right? Because the SSR rate is doubled. So let's take a look over on dbz.space. Shout out to the boy Renzi, who manages all of this, which is, does he have his name? Yeah, he's got all his info down here, but yeah. Boy's awesome, the fact that he does all of this. So if we're looking at the scheduled content that should be releasing, as you can see, around 1:30 to 2:30 a.m. for East Coast, we have all the new units, right? So we have Launch, we have the Dokkan Awakening of Brienne de Château, we have the Chi-Chi, who's going to be featured on there, and then we have the Oceanus Shenron. So we'll take a look at those units in a second, but as you can see, here they are. So pretty official that this is going to be coming out, and probably by the time you watch this, it would have already come out. So keep that in mind. Now, if we take a look at the banner, scroll down. So check this out. Featured rate, 10% chance. Normal rate, so unfeatured rate, 10% chance. There's 210 normal cards, and then there's 10 featured cards. So this was the Japanese banner, and I'm guessing that they won't change it whatsoever. So you're going to have one SR featured, and you're going to have, what, 11 featured? Or no, 10 featured, right, because of course we just saw that there. So we're going to have the Oceanus Shenron, the Strength Kale, the Tech Caulifla, the new Launch, the the Brienne, the physical Brienne, Super Brienne, really. We have the Tech Boa, we have the young Chi-Chi, we have the older Chi-Chi, and then we have the young Bulma. So we're going to take a look at some of these units. More specifically, we'll take a look at the new units. So here it is right here. Here's my little countdown. As you can see, the time that I'm looking at this, it's counting down 3 hours or so. It'll be much closer, or if not, already passed. So let's take a look at the Brienne. So this is her at, that's obviously the SSR. This is her at her Dokkan Awakening, level 120. She's a very interesting unit because she actually transforms the second that she shows up. The second she shows up, she transforms. There's no condition. There's no wait 3 turns. There's no have a Goku on your team. You got to be under 59%. You got to have an android attacking in the same turn. You got to have, 3 Dragon Ball superhero units on the team. You got to do the hokey pokey and, do all the shaking, whatever. Just literally start the turn. Boom, she transforms. So she turns into Rubrian. Here it goes. Unfortunately, I would have loved for her to stay in this form, but okay, we got to deal with Ribrian. Whatever. In case you guys don't know, yeah, this is the Ribrian that we got to deal with. All right, Dokkan, I gotcha. You don't want to give us. Let's go back. Go back to Brienne. You don't want to give us her. You want to get... Okay, whatever. I got it. I understand. So, let's take a look at Rubriya. Peppy Gals or Transformation Boost. Key plus 3 HP attack and defense 120%. That's not bad. So she's a true Peppy Gals leader. Because if we take a look at the Peppy Gals category, we have a bunch of leads, right? We got the Caulifla here, who's a 80% lead. We have the Kale, who's an 80% lead. We have the Strength Free-to-Play one, who's a 88% lead. We have the physical one, who I forgot what she... Oh, that's the free-to-play one, I'm sorry. Here we go. Here's the sub-lead. I believe she's 50%? Yeah, 70%. There we go. Which is so weird, because she's a summonable TUR, and this strength one is a free-to-play, and yet she has a better leader skill. That makes no sense to me at all, but whatever. We're getting the new launch, who's going to be 100% Peppy Gals lead, so she really is the best Peppy Gals leader. Unfortunately, like I said, it's 120%, which is, it's not horrible, I guess, but it is what it is. Actually, we'll leave that open so we can take a look at what the Peppy Gals units are. So she seals, that's great. Supreme damage, okay, that's pretty good. But the fact that she seals is really, really good. I like that a lot. She gives herself a 120% attack and defense. That's great. Now, let's actually take a look at her stats, because her stats are really low, which is unfortunate. 12,600 HP, 13,800 attack, 9,700 defense. So that's kind of unfortunate, because if we look at cards here and we look at URs, and we can go by attack, base max, and no, it would be Awoken Max, sorry. Awoken Max, attack. Here we go. So, yeah. So, is that right? Potential max, I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. So, this is 100%, right? So, all right. There's what? 2, 4, 6, 8 units. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15. Here he goes. The 16th row. The 16th row with 8 in it. So we're at 128, 129, 130. So she's the 131st highest attack in the game. So as you can tell, that's not necessarily very high. But that's not really what she's there for. So check this out. Number 1, she gives Peppy Gals category allies key plus 2. Attack and defense 30%. So she's a support. That's great. She gives herself 120% attack and defense, and she supports her other Peppy Gals units. Guess who's the Peppy Gal units? Oh yeah, that's right. It's LRK and Caulifla. So on top of that, she gains 10% attack and defense, and all enemies attack and defense per Peppy Gals category ally on the team. So I don't believe there's a cap on her attack and defense. So if she has 6 Peppy Gals allies, that's going to be 60% on top of the 120, so she'll be at 180, which helps out on her low attack, right? But this is big. If she's on a Peppy Gals team, the enemy is just doing 30% less damage. That's amazing. That's really, really good. So that's fantastic. And then her links, Tournament Power. Okay, that's amazing. Shadow Limit, good. Innocence, excuse me, pretty good. Metamorphosis, all right, if you throw on Transformation Boost, you're getting 5%, because a lot of those units are going to have this. And then Battlefield Diva, Key. So you're not going to worry about Key with her. She's on Peppy Gals, Universal Saga, all that good stuff. So really, the main reason why she is so good is because, again, if we go to Peppy Gals, who's on it? LRK and Caulifla, right? And LRK and Caulifla get stronger when what? There's Universe 6, Joint Forces, Pure Saiyans, but look at the links. Battlefield Diva, there it is. Tournament Power, there it is. So now we're doing 5 key just between those two. And, oh, by the way, she's getting 30% attack and defense right here. So that's very, very, very solid. So I do like that a lot. So yeah, she's pretty darn good. She's pretty darn good. So let's take a look at some of the other units. We are taking a look at the Chi-Chi, as you can see here. She has a 50% chance of stunning, doing supreme damage. That's pretty good. 250% attack when doing a super attack. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Minus 50% attack for 3 turns after she gets hit. That's not so awesome. And her defense is 150% when she's got a youth Goku on the team. So unfortunately, if you're putting her you know, I mean, if you're putting her on a youth team, I guess you're not really putting her on a youth team without a Goku, a Kid Goku. And I guess if she's on a Dragon Ball Saga team, she's going to have Kid Goku on there. So, like, yeah, she'll have 150% defense. Does that just take 50%? Is not limited to characters named just Goku Youth. It'll activate if there's a Goku Youth, like Goku Youth Giant Ape. Okay. So yeah, so that means that she'll lose 50% attack off of the 250. It doesn't look like it's multiplied, so it'll just be 200% attack, which is still pretty darn good. But again, you got to look at her low attack and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Her links are, you know, Battlefield Diva, Innocence, Shadow Limit. Actually, these are really good links here. Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, because when you look at like other Dragon Ball units, they have all that 20% link, which is fantastic. The Kid Goku, the Goku and Arale, the Goku and Bulma, you know, the, what else is on here? The TUR Yamcha, just, you know, a lot of units that you're going to have alongside of her. LR Yamcha, all that good stuff. And Poir, let me not forget about Poir. All right, so let's head over to the Extreme Hunting launch. She's only an SSR going into a UR, right? So she can't go into a TUR. She's 100% lead, so she'll probably be like 120 when she TURs. Does supreme damage and lowers attack and defense when she super attacks, so that's not bad. She gives herself 100% attack and defense, pretty good. Ki +3 plus an additional 50% attack, so that's fascinating. Launches an additional attack and has a high chance of becoming a super attack and a high chance of becoming a crit for 5 turns from the start of turn. So, is that all one sentence? Yeah, it is. Okay, so for the first 5 turns, she gives herself 3 ki, an additional 50% attack. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, it's just added on. So it's 150% attack, and she's got a 50% chance to do an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack, which has a 50% chance of becoming a crit. So that's very interesting. Battlefield Diva, Metamorphosis, Berserker, Flea, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls. She's on Peppy Gau's and DB Saga. Last but not least, Mysterious Princess Oto Oceanist. So this is Oceanist Shenron. She, again, is another SSR just a UR, so level 100. Shadow Dragon Saga, 100% lead. Supreme Damage, Seals, Super Attack. Okay, cool. Passive, Ki +2, Attack and Defense 100%. Plus an additional 50% attack, launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy when the target's enemy's super attack is sealed. Battlefield Diva, Metamorphosis, Cold Judgment, Shadow Dragon, Speed of Retribution, and GT. If we go back to the summoning page and we go to the actual rest of the units, as you can see here, you got Tech Broly, Kalen Caulifla, Baby, GT Trio, etc., etc. So all the legendary banner LR units are here. Physical Cell, LR Bardock, LR Go Frieza, all of them are on here, right? So Bojack, all that fun stuff. Mighty Mask, Trunks, Goku Black, Broly, you know, Majin Vegeta, Gohan. They're all here. So if you are hunting for LRs, Beerus. If you're hunting for LRs, then go crazy. Trunks, you know, definitely go crazy on this banner. You have a better chance at just pulling random LRs than you would like on any other banner. If you're going for, you know, quantity. But if you're hunting specific LRs, like for example, if you're like, oh my goodness, this is going to be the first banner that Kalen Caulifla will come back on. I really want them. I'm going to drop 1,000 stones. Don't expect to get them. Do not expect to get them. Because there's, I mean, how many LRs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 LRs. And yeah, your chance of pulling that one LR that you want is really low. So keep that in mind, guys. I do suggest skipping this banner. Hold on to your stones for a more attractive legendary banner, a more attractive Dokkan Fest banner. I'm sure we're going to have the Intelligence Gohan banner showing up in like a week and a half. It would probably be more worth your while, to be quite honest. Even that one might be a skip for me as well. Regardless, if you're brand new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that subscribe button, gingerly ring that bell button. Sensually kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodik. See y'all in the next video.